The world would get me.
Are you sure it's not serious? The Traveler's been— Yes, you can relax. Believe me, Master is extremely knowledgeable. If he says that he's going to be alright, then there's absolutely nothing to worry about. Oh, are you awake now? Oh, thank goodness! Traveler, you're finally awake! Well, This is Gandharvaville. It was originally built by scholars from Sumeru as a place to rest in the rainforest. My name is Kale. I'm a trainee forest— Oh, no things are necessary. I didn't do anything, really. By the way, how are you feeling now? Any discomfort? Oh, that's Master's herbal medicine you're tasting. He gave you some while you were unconscious. Before I forget, Master mentioned you should take more medicine once you wake up. Whoops!
Kale, what's the matter? Were you trying to retrieve the medicine? As I've already told you, you must be careful with these. All right, I'll get it for you once I'm finished here. Now, the guide to Avidya Forest's edible fungi is clearly posted on our bulletin board. But if Farbode forgets which mushrooms to avoid one more time, I'll have no choice but to leave the guide somewhere a little more visible. Like right smack on his forehead so others can remind him to be careful.
Right? This is the second time he's come down with food poisoning this month. I'll be sure to give him a good talking to.
Yes, please do. If, on the off chance, Farbode simply enjoys having little imaginary fairies dance before his eyes, then we'll just let him be. But the next time he requires any of our medicine, be sure to charge him accordingly. So, how are you doing? Feeling better?
This is my master. Forest Watcher Tainari.
I already it is common in hopes of that incense typically has very good. Now, answer me this. Did you feel anything after passing out? Say, any out-of-body experiences? Or did you see anything while unconscious? Kale, let the others know to stop bringing their patrol logs here.
Huh? Why?
Because these two will be staying here for the next few days. They can have my room and I'll bunk with Amir. Now get a move on and be sure to do it.
Yes, Master Tainari. Wait, hold on a second. Can you tell us what's going on?
Sure, let me fill you in. I originally planned to send you on your way once you finished your medicine. However, it appears now that you should stay a while longer in Gandharvaville for further observation while you recuperate.
Further observation?
No need to be hasty. As long as you have the capacity to judge between right and wrong, I promise that you'll understand the gravity. Based on what you saw after smelling the incense and losing consciousness, we can conclude that you experienced a powerful hallucination, which suggests your mental state is not in the best. If you're skeptical, have a whiff of this.
Whoa!
You're experiencing a similar sensation as when you passed out. So even though your condition is stable as of now, if I were to haphazardly let you leave, it's highly likely that you'd suddenly pass out again somewhere. The rainforest is home to many fierce animals and hazardous areas. If something were to happen to you again, I'm afraid you might not be so. For now, I suggest. Good. Now continue resting while I fire up another bowl of medicine for you.
Seriously? We just arrived in Sumeru and we're already having problems. Paimon knows we're set on meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali as soon as possible, but you... Hey! Are you even listening to Paimon? Paimon's over here What's weird? You mean how you're feeling now? You mean the vision of tree roots and red skies you saw? But if those weren't hallucinations, what could they be? Well, considering how unique you are, Paimon trusts your judgment here. But why didn't you say anything about it to Time? If he misjudged your condition, then there's a chance you could get worse, right? Huh? You mean that Tainar? Oh, well, that settles it then. But it seems like asking Tainari might not be an option anymore. What do you think we should do? Good idea. Kale's... Rise and shine! Come on, it's time to go find Kale!
Upon the gale.
All right, next let's see your right hand. Yes, not bad. But please remember that you still...
Yes, I...
Look, Kale, today's patrol will be a long one, so you won't be coming along this time. Besides, there's a chance we may encounter...
But I have a vision too!
Don't talk like that, Kale. This is not something you need... Ah, there you are. Feeling any better?
Yeah, since we'll be staying here for now, we thought we might as well try lending a hand around here.
Seems you're not the type to sit back and take it easy for a while, huh? In that case, perhaps Kale could take you two for a patrol south of Gandharvaville for the day. And if you're feeling up to it, you can be responsible for cleaning the statue of the Seven.
Tighnari, we're ready to head out.
Roger, I'll be right there. All right, we'll be heading into the forest now. I'll leave any for—
Yes, you can count on me. So, Kale, Tighnari mentioned cleaning the statue just now, but, well, a forest ranger's responsibilities can be— They handle a variety of tasks, like checking the condition of outlying roads. As for Master, today we can perform routine checks on the— Paimon, Traveler, this way! You can leave the task of checking the lamps to me. In the meantime, you two can keep an eye out for anything unusual. Nothing wrong with these two lamps. Oh, this lamp seems to be getting a little no problems with this lamp. Good.
Following me.
The statue of the Seven is up on top of that large rock formation. You must have seen it when you came down this— It's pretty high up there, isn't it? Don't worry. If you're afraid you can't make it up there, I'm sure Master wouldn't mind if you don't clean the statue. Oh? I guess I'll leave it up to you then. There's not much footing once you reach the statue, so be careful up there. Paimon will fly up with you and help— by the way, Kale, do you know anything about— that depends. Are you referring to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali? Huh? Greater Lord— Oh! Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was Sumeru's first Dendro Archon. She created the rainforest. To the people of Sumeru, she's not only a symbol of wisdom, but also of power and kindness. Unfortunately, according to what Master has told me, the sages later found the newly born Dendro Archon and whisked her back to Sumeru. To celebrate the reinstatement of their lost deity, the sages dubbed her Lesser Lord Kusanali and let her Well, and then— Huh? Yeah, I'm from— Maybe it's different— No, it's not that— Wait, Amber? You mean— Yes, that's her. I once lived in Mondstadt for a while, and she helped me a lot during that time. There's no one like Amber. She lives life to the fullest while always adhering to her strong sense of justice. She's ready to answer the call for action at any moment, but is also very understanding of others. If you ask me, she's a prime example of a true outrider. She's the first person anyone coming to Mondstadt will meet. You can't— sorry. Paimon thought the work of Outriders was a little different from what you just described. Sorry. I was rambling on just now. It must have sounded kind of weird. It's all right, Kale. So, how do you know that we've met Amber? Well, after I returned to Sumeru, Amber and I have stayed in touch by writing each other letters. In one letter, she mentioned that Mondstadt was attacked by a fearsome dragon, but the city was saved by a mysterious blonde traveler and their floating companion. I knew you two were the ones she mentioned in the letter the moment I saw you. But, considering everything you've been through that day, I thought it'd be inappropriate— Yep, so please know that you two have my— I wish I could tell you more about the Dendro Archon, but I have been away from Sumeru for some time. That's all right. You've already helped— Oh, I'm happy that was helpful. There is one thing I want to ask, though. What? So that's why you're here. Don't mention it. We are friends after all. You both have my— Now that Paimon looks at it, the deity that's carved on the statue is kinda small. Do you think she's supposed to be Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali? You might be right. The statue does look— Well, anyway, we'll have to figure— Let's get started on— Nice work! That's one clean statue. head down and meet up with Kale. Kale, we're back! Welcome back! You must be tired after all that climbing. Let's take a little break. Yay! Food! What kind of good... Hey! Don't be a party. I prepared a nice... No! Not to worry. I wrapped a few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be fine. Oh, whew. Those pitas are Thank goodness you You really know how to compliment the chef, Paimon. Since you liked it so much, I'll be sure to give you a copy of the recipe. Yay! Oh! So, Paimon knocks stuff over all the time flying around the Traveler, but he's never said anything. No, you've got the wrong idea about Master. Sure, he may seem a bit harsh at first, but with some time, you'll see that he's actually very kind-hearted. I've heard the veteran rangers say that Master is from some ancient and mysterious race that is known for their cunning wit and reclusive nature. But Master is actually... Oh, by the way, you've heard of the Academia, right? Well, they're the group called... something? Anyway, because Master does a lot of research on plants, but Master declines their offers every time. Master could obviously have a bright future in the academia, but he insists on. In fact.
Really? Oh, speaking of Tainari, he was the Paimon's still kinda upset, though.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Master might have been overreacting a little, but it's mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling, "Why, oh why, is he going to die?"
Hey! Don't laugh! Paimon was genuinely concerned about you! Hey! Now even Kali's starting to laugh! Ugh, that's it! Paimon won't forget this! It's time for some Paimonial wrath!
No! Don't touch me!
Oh, sorry, Kale.
No, I just...
Kale, are you okay? What's the matter?
No, I'm... I'm fine. Oh, well, it's getting late now.
Huh? What was up with Kale just now? And why is she in such a hurry?
The rainforest climate is far more pleasant than that of the desert.
I am dead on my feet. I think I'll stay here a while.
Ah, Traveler, you've returned.
Yep, we're back! Have you...
Oh, Kale? Yes, I saw her go into her room just a moment ago.
Oh, okay. Paimon was thinking all night about what happened with Kale, and still can't figure out what the problem might be. Maybe she's in a better mood now. Let's go check on her.
Ah, it's you two. I was just about to go.
Huh? Tainari, what are you doing here?
I came to check on Kale's condition.
You mean she's sick?
No need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her. Kale has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too much so to... I suppose it's understandable, though.
So, Tainari...
Let's take this conversation.
Shh! Kali's asleep. Let's come back once she's feeling...
There's no need to exchange pleasantries.
All right, let's continue our conversation here, shall we? To be honest, I hadn't realized that you're that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Kale told me just now. I've also heard all about... So, just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Kale is not because of who you are or your past feats. Instead, I am going to tell you because... Well, because Kale asked me to. And honestly speaking, I was against Kale revealing her past to you. But she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend. So now she wishes to reciprocate the gesture.
So, Tainari, what exactly?
Right. Ever since she was a child, she's been afflicted with a disease called Elazar.
Elazar?
Yes, it's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is characterized by dark and hardened scales that form on the body. At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on the affected area of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, one may begin feeling fatigued and even experience peripheral paresthesia. In its final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability to control their own body, and they effectively become completely immobile.
That sounds terrifying. Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be acting a little clumsier?
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding anything, lest she ends up hurting herself. With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a more serious stage. However, there is unfortunately still no true cure for Elazar. Nevertheless, Kale's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed Kale over to an organization known as the Fatui after one of their members lied and said they had a cure.
What?
It appears you are already familiar with them. That'll save me some explanation. Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Kale and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor. I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it, but her case of Elazar was completely stable for all the years that Kale was with them. However, Kale's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant. Kale is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful, but her experience with the Fatui has left deep scars. Even now, she can still feel deathly afraid of someone touching her.
Oh, Paimon had no idea Kale's been through so much suffering.
Oh, by the way, Paimon, Kale wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring you yesterday. She also wanted both of you to know that she's sorry for hiding her illness.
She doesn't need to apologize. None of this is her fault at all.
Well said. I hope you'll get a chance to tell her that in person the next time you see her. Kale once thought that it would be impossible.
Don't worry, Tainari.
Well, it's not too... Though, She was interested in the work of the forest rangers the moment she saw us. I could see that she was serious about learning. Her stamina has gotten much worse recently. Though a moderate amount of physical exercise is always necessary, I'm afraid the long-distance... All right. Now that I've told you about Kale's past, I think I'll head into the rainforest to find some ingredients needed for her medicine. I'll see you two later.
Yeah, we'd like to do something to help Kale too.
All right, but I must warn you two. The rainforest is a dangerous place.
No problem.
Let's go then.
Hey, Tainari, where exactly are we going to find this plant?
Nilote pala lotuses can be found all over the rainforest, but it often grows right here around Gandharvaville.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be...
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
You are correct.
Make sure to keep up.
The large petals are actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower. You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species. Take the Kalpalata, for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And then there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a rose, completely contrary to its name.
Oh, huh. Okay then. Note to Paimon. Never bring up the topic of flowers with Kainari.
Unsightly insects!
Judgment! No, my sword! Rain cutter! You can't run!
Your verdict is?
Judgment!
Squall and fury!
You can't run! Punishment!
Wretched vermin!
Judgment!
Behold!
Time for retribution!
Not good! Yeah!
Squall and fury! The wind rises.
Time to act. Judgment! Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a verse.
Squall and fury!
You can't run!
Cry louder!
Shiver! No, my sword!
The wind rises.
Yeah!
Behold!
Your verdict is?
The wind rises. Wretched vermin!
dues.
Behold! Ha! Ha! Ka! Ha! 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 Ja! Ha! Too slow. Ha! Ka! Ha! Ha! That's far enough. Ha! Surge forth. Ha! Ja! 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 Ha! Quit.
You can't run!
Squall and fury.
You dare to gaze upon me?
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of Gugwa.
Behold!
Ah! Ha!
Ha!
Ah!
Ja! Ka! Ja!
Ha!
Ja!
Ah!
Ha!
Ah!
Ha! Ja! Yeah! That's everything was futile.
No, my sword. Yeah!
The wind rises.
Ha! Time for retribution! Ha! Ha!
Yeah. Tch. Judgment. Punishment.
Ha! Ta! Nya! Nya! Ha! Ha! Ha!
Rain cutter.
You can't run!
Ha! Squall and fury. Falling into the abyss.
Ha! Burn! Ha! 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 Your verdict is? Ha! 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 Ha!
Yeah!
Ha! Ha! Nya!
Behold! Everything was futile.
Time for retribution!
Huh?
Ha! Ha! Nya!
Witness the power of Gugwa.
So you know your stuff, huh? You can't run! At least, no more work.
Ha! 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 Yeah. Oh. Ha!
Burn!
Rain outlines your fate.
Here! You will pay for that.
No, my sword!
Time for retribution! Ha! Ha!
Body and mind. Rain outlines your fate.
Ha! Ha!
Time to act. Let me weave you a verse.
Ha! Ha! Burn! Ha! Ha!
Body and mind. No, my sword!
Ha!
The wind rises. Ha!
Ha! Your verdict is? Ha! Ha!
Behold! Bow your head!
Time to act. Huh?
Ha! Ha!
The wind rises.
Ha!
I still have a lot to do with the...
There should be Nilotpala lotuses. If you could manage to get... We'll rendezvous here once you've gathered...
Behold!
Alright, we've gathered enough Nilotpala lotuses. Let's head back to meet Tainari. Hey, Tainari! We found the lotuses you requested.
Let me take a look. I'm quite glad...
Hey, Tainari!
Oh, Tainari, someone's got...
Ah, yes, that's Amir and the others. But didn't they just set off not too long ago? Let's go find out what's going on.
Behold!
Tainari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at...
What's going on?
We just discovered a withering zone.
The withering is back? But the patrol route you were on should have been already clear just a week ago. Can you tell me the exact location?
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks nearly the entire...
And the radius of the contamination?
Sorry, I couldn't get...
No one in our patrol team had a vision, and it appeared to still be spreading.
Okay, I understand. You made the right decision. I'll go deal with it.
Wait, Kainari!
You two have only just arrived in Sumeru. You're still unfamiliar. There's a unique type of anomaly that occurs in the Sumeru rainforest. The affected areas not only cause nearby vegetation to wither, but it's...
Yes, Amir is absolute... As Amir said...
That's right. If only someone with a vision can venture within a withering zone and find... But you don't seem to care...
Don't worry, he may not have a vision, but he's a real pro at using the power of the element. Don't sweat it. We've helped others deal with...
Wait, you've met other forest rangers before? I was planning to properly show you both how to identify the withering before you left. Anyway, since you two are experienced adventurers, come with me.
Quit following me.
Hey, look! That gloomy area. Even though Paimon's seen one before, it's still...
All right, Traveler. We're about to enter the withering zone. Since you already have experience dealing with these things, you should already know what to do. But please remember, don't push yourself. If at any point it becomes too much, return outside the zone and take a breather. It could become a matter of life and death. You ready then? Let's go. First, we must locate any branches sustaining the withering zone.
Body and mind. Yeah. Time to act. Body and mind.
The price for my sins.
Huh!
Great work. Now that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor.
Squall and Fury. Everything was futile.
Time for retribution!
Rain outlines your fate.
Ha! Yeah! Ha! Burn! Ha! 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 Yeah!
No, my sword!
Ha!
Now, destroy the tumor of the withering! Yes, thanks to you two. We were able to quickly restore this area.
Kainari? You make it sound like we did well, but why does Paimon have...
It's that obvious, huh? Recently, the rate at which the withering zone appears has been increasing. Even though we were able to quickly clear that withering zone, it won't be long before another one appears. If that simply meant more work for me, then that wouldn't be an issue. But it's far more severe than that. The withering is leaving lasting effects on the rainforest itself. For instance, even though we cleared out the withering zone, many of the plants that were affected will not. This presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself. And most disturbingly...
Huh?
I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received... No, none that we know of. The withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. By the way, have you heard of Irminsul before? Irminsul is a... I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right? They're like the roots of Irminsul, spreading and extending from a massive cavern deep underground all the way up to the surface. Ley lines continually absorb the memories of the Dendro Archon is known as the God of Wisdom because her consciousness is direct. And as for the withering, its emergence is related to a disease that's affecting it. That's right. My ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Rukadevata's familiars a long time ago. But even those mysterious creatures did not know of a cure for Irminsul. I'm afraid we rangers will be battling the withering zones here for a long time until a cure is found. Alright, that's enough on this topic for the time being. Now that we've taken care of things here, it's time for us to head back to Gandharvaville.
Guess we can rest a bit.
Oh, Tainari, you all made it back. How did it go?
The withering zone you reported... Wait, is that... Oh no, Hypatia!
Huh? What's wrong, Tainari?
This Duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar you and Paimon were following when you first arrived in Sumeru.
Oh, her? How could we forget?
Let me see what's written in the letter first.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face? Just let Paimon read it. Huh? All Paimon sees are 3 squiggly lines.
Yes, allow me to explain. After we brought you from Hypatia's cave to Gandharvaville, Hypatia resumed her meditation. She must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat, and it appears she's forgotten to prepare some rations. This letter is her asking us for help. We need to go.
What? You mean she's been sitting there for 3 days? Hey, wait, how did you know all that from just a few lines on the paper?
Well, obviously because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines, and by the time we found her... Needless to say, Hypatia's been through worse, but we should still get to her as quickly as... I've got some emergency ration...
Wait, you want...
Let's find out. So, how do you feel?
Huh? Really? But wait, how'd you know that he'd be okay this time, Tainari?
Back when we were clearing the withering zone, I observed that he could adeptly manipulate the dendro element. I knew then that he would be fine. And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsol's ley lines, was what I described similar at all to what you saw while you were— That's correct. Those weren't hallucinations at all. Though I don't intend to apologize for deceiving you, because what you saw is of significant importance. Not just for the nation of Sumeru, but the entire world of Tevat. My forefathers were shown much favor by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. We took an oath to protect this nation together with her. Now, after seeing you in action with my own eyes, you have earned my confidence, and I no longer feel the need to hide any secrets from you. When you passed out, your consciousness had connected directly with Irminsul. What you witnessed were actually real memories contained within Irminsul itself. I could try to tell you more, but it would be better if you went to ask Hypatia instead. Her That was because— Please, wait here. Here, take these. It's a meal I packed for Hypatia. Also, here's a letter that I would like you to give— No. I should be the one thanking you.
The wind rises.
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
Squall and fury. Huh. Quit following me.
Hello? Hypatia? Hey! There's nobody here! Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area. Hypatia!
So hungry. Need water.
There's no way we can get her to eat in her current condition. Let's try finding some water first. Huh? Wait, what? Huh? What happened? And where are we? Really?
Too slow.
Wow, this place is huge! Paimon knew there's something off about that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a close...
Behold!
Huh? What happened just now? Why'd everything around us suddenly change?
Squall and fury! Behold! Too slow.
Let me weave you a verse.
Everything was futile.
Verdict is...
Ha! Ja! Ah! Ka! Ha! Ja! Ha! Yeah!
Rain outlines your fate.
The wind rises. Ja! Upon the gale. Too slow.
Burn! Ha! Ha!
Cry louder!
Huh? Time to act. Rain cutter.
Behold! Ha! Ha! Squall and Fury! Quit following me. Too slow.
What in Tibet is going on here? This place is getting weirder by the minute!